Was the alteration of these classic Disney movies really necessary? Let's check it out. Don't forget, if you're using the video today, there are links in the description below for the best place to get those home cinema products. Make sure you check those out at the end of this video. Hi movie fans, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be looking at Disney DVDs. If you've got Disney Plus, you may have noticed a few scenes have been adjusted. So first up, we'll start with the original Goofy movie. The UK version is 1.8 5:1 and the US version is 4:3 pan and scan. Normally the US used to get a better version, but for some reason the US got the 4:3 pan and scan and we got the full theatrical 1.85 version. This had a lot of edits done to it on Disney Plus. The Blu-ray version has been edited as well, and there's a few reasons why. So the first scene that was adjusted is within the first 10-20 minutes of the movie. Roxanne leaps, and as she lands, she ends up falling straight into Max's face. As you can see from the screenshots, this is taken off the DVD. If you've got the Blu-ray, it will be censored. Definitely been censored on Disney Plus. What they've done is they've edited it and moved Max's nose further back, because as Roxanne jumped, his face is sort of forced into her body. They've made it less sexualized. This wasn't sexualized when it was released. I never even noticed it in the movie. It just happened. It was a funny moment. As she jumped, she sort of crushed his face and his nose was pretty close to her. Disney have now adjusted this scene so his nose is further away from Roxanne when she leaps into his arms. The next scene that was adjusted in the Goofy movie, which was quite surprising to me, was a dancing scene, as you can see on the screen, and there's a lot of parts where his hands in certain positions. He's literally dancing. I don't see why these scenes were changed. It happens that fast, you can barely notice it. You have to literally go frame by frame to notice what was changed in these scenes. Never noticed it when my kids watched it. There was no issue with these scenes. And then the other scene is when Goofy walks in on one of the characters and they're in underwear, and you just see a bit of leg and some garters. So they've actually covered it up now, and instead of just seeing that leg, you just see the leg is actually covered now. I don't know why they did that. Perhaps they thought it was a bit of a sexual content. But if you've got the DVD, obviously this is in it. So the Extremely Goofy movie was released in 2000. Obviously, because of the attacks of September 11, 2001, this was edited in later versions. So if you've got the DVD version of the Extremely Goofy movie, this scene is in it. After 2001 and you've got the Blu-ray or Disney Plus, then this scene has been edited out. And that scene was cut where Max and Goofy save Tank from the burning X Games logo. Next up, we've got another scene that was edited, and that is The Lion King. This was quite surprising because this was put in by one of the effects people, where Simba's with Timon and Pumbaa and they're all lying down having a talk, and then Simba goes and lies down and there's a cloud of dust. What happens is the cloud of dust comes up and one of the special effects people has put in a credit to the special effects, so it should come up SFX, but apparently I've never even read this or even noticed it in the scene. A lot of people misconstrued what it said and thought it said SEX when it actually said SFX. As a bit of a credit to those people that did the special effects on the movie. So that cloud now has been removed from the Blu-ray, it doesn't even appear. Simba lies down and that cloud is not there, so that cloud of dust has disappeared. Where if you've got the DVD version, then the cloud will still be there. But the Blu-ray and the Disney Plus version have been edited for that reason. And that was purely just to give credit to the special effects people. So the next one we've got, and that is the Emperor's New Groove. I bought this on release and I haven't even seen this edit. In my version, and this was on release when it got released straight to DVD, in my version it's an acorn. A lot of people have commented saying it was a rock that was thrown, but on my version it's the acorn. It was released on DVD. Don't know if they edited that version, whether it originally was a rock. Apparently the sound's been changed as well. I haven't noticed that. It looks to me like there was an acorn thrown and it just sounds like an acorn. Double check, let me know in the comments down below if you've got the original DVD version of this, obviously not the special edition I've got, and let me know if there was a rock that appeared in there because I've only ever seen the acorn. Next one up is The Fox and the Hound. There was a scene removed from this, and if you haven't seen this movie, it's really good. Pretty heartbreaking at times, and it is about a dog and a fox. You've got Todd the fox and Copper the puppy, and they become really great friends, and it's about how they cope. Obviously Copper doesn't know that he's going to be used for hunting foxes. Todd doesn't know that foxes are hunted and their pelts are hung up. There is a scene where Al and the rest of the clan take Todd to the barn, and they show him the pelts of the foxes and animals that have been skinned. Just a bit of a quick clip that has been deleted, so if you've got Disney Plus or the Blu-ray, it's not on there. It's on the original DVD, but it's not on the Blu-ray or the Disney Plus version. And it was a bit of realism for Todd to understand why he needs to stay away from the farmer and obviously what had happened to his family in the past. That was just a bit of a quick scene that was removed from The Fox and the Hound. Next, I can understand why Disney did this one, and the next one is Lilo and Stitch. Now, I haven't seen the new version. I won't subscribe to Disney Plus. I've got all my Disney movies on Blu-ray, and a lot of my DVDs I've kept purely for censorship reasons as well. And why upgrade? They look pretty good when they're upscaled anyway. But there is a scene with Lilo where she's hiding from her sister, and she goes and she hides in a tumble dryer, and that scene has now been edited. So instead of hiding in a tumble dryer, they've put a cupboard there and a pizza box. Why you'd have a pizza box in the laundry next to the washing machine, I don't know. But that scene, you can see Lilo now, it's crawling out of the dryer. I think they didn't want the kids copying this by trying to hide in the dryer. But that was a scene that has been edited from Lilo and Stitch, so you won't see that in there. Right, so enjoy the video. Now, as you can see, there's quite a few scenes that have been censored or altered on the Disney Plus channel and also on the Blu-rays. So it's worth checking out whether they've been censored. Obviously, they may not be too noticeable to the naked eye, but I do prefer having the uncut versions of these movies and uncensored, even being Disney. I didn't find any offensive, and neither did any of my kids growing up. But some of those scenes, people must stop, pause it, and go frame by frame and take hours to scan through them to try to find something that may be offensive and get it removed by Disney, which I think is pretty pathetic. Just watch the film, enjoy it for what it is, and enjoy it for when it was made. Right, so I'd like to thank you all for watching. Keep supporting physical media, and I'll catch you in the next one.